Hi everyone. Hi. Hello. Thanks for joining. All right, just keep dropping messages in the comment section, in the chat box rather, so I know that we are as excited as I am. Please, can we hear me? Please drop a message in the chat box if you can hear me. Please, can we hear me? Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Please drop a message on the group to remind everyone that we have started. So we're just going to give about 10 minutes or say 5 so that others can join. All right, thank you for the feedback. Thank you for the feedback. Please drop a message on the group. So we're just going to wait for more people to join for a while. Thank you very much for joining. I promise you it's going to be worthwhile. Welcome. If you are just joining us, we are waiting for more people to join for a while before we fly. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Please keep dropping messages as you join. Someone said he wants to pray. We should give them time. We are only given 10 minutes, please. Some people have to go to work tomorrow, so we don't spend too much time here. Thank you very much for joining. Please, you can reach out to your friends and the people you know on the group so they join. Okay. Thank you so much for joining. Please, if you are just joining us, we are just giving more people some time to join. Thank you for joining. Hi, if you are just joining us, welcome. We are actually giving more people time to join. We'll start in 4 minutes. Please reach out to anyone you know that is supposed to be here. We start in 3 minutes, please. Someone said I should give you Davido's song. I'm sorry. I'm a mommy G. I don't listen to Davido's songs. Sorry. Okay. Let me give you music for 3 minutes, for 2 minutes. Precious, are you not enjoying my song? Please, just start dancing. Thank you so much. We are starting soon. Yes, the class will be recorded, but it will be nice to join as adults. But yeah, it will be recorded, but I don't know when the recording will be out. I'm not sure it will be out immediately. Yeah, we're starting in a minute. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining. To others that we have been waiting for, I want to believe they will catch up with us. So thank you for coming. Please drop reactions in the comments in the chat box. I don't know why I keep saying comment section, but yes, drop reactions in the chat box. Let me know that we are as excited as I am. I look excited, I know. So yes, please drop emojis, drop fire emojis, your favorite emojis in the chat box. Let me know that we are super excited for the session. And I promise not to take too much time because I understand that a number of us need to go to work tomorrow morning. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you're joining from. Thank you for joining this call, this meeting once again. So, I am going to be sharing my slide. Please, can we still see me and can we see my slide? Please let me know if we can see me and see my slide. Please, can we see me and can we see my slide? All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you for the feedback. All right. So I'm sure we all know why we are here. Um, so this is my first slide, Introduction to Virtual Assistants, Building a Profitable Career Online. So I'm sure we have one or two expectations for the training. So I just need you to pay attention to the training, like pay attention to every part, every detail. So it will be useful. So you're not wasting your time. So let's start. Mm, sorry. Mm, okay. Please, can you see the next slide? Please, I want to be sure that we are following. All right, thank you so much. So, welcome once again. Welcome for joining. I can't overemphasize how excited I am to have us all gathered here now. I don't want to say this evening because it's evening in my time, in my own place. So, yes, who am I? Who am I that brought us all together? So I'm just going to briefly introduce myself before we go in. I'm sure that a number of us, you are not interested in knowing who I am. You just want me to jump into why we are here, but relax. My name is Omotoyosi Arugunyo, and I graduated from the prestigious University of Ibadan in 2021. If you don't agree that UI is a prestigious university, please argue in the keypad in the chat box. And I currently stay in Ibadan. I am a virtual assistant, but I wouldn't say I am just a virtual assistant. I am a trainer and a thought leader in the VA space, which is why I'm able to pull you guys here, right? So my mission is to be the reliable behind the scene partner that ensures that everything runs smoothly and also grow a thriving community for aspiring VAs like you or you that want to level up your career. Because I know that in a lot of people, because I made a post on TikTok too, and I hear people saying, "Oh, I did a course on virtual assistant, and I still don't understand how to go about it." So yeah, so if you want to level up your career as a virtual assistant, you need some, some sort of guidance, some sort of mentorship. Welcome. I would say this is the best space. You're in the right place, really. So welcome. And like I said, please, I want you to pay attention to every detail because you are going to be benefiting from this. So, how did I start my career as a virtual assistant? How did I start, and what transformation has it brought to my life? Just like I projected on the screen. So, I started being a VA at a point where I wasn't really sure what to do, right? I wasn't really sure, but I think it was briefly after my NYSC. I wasn't really sure of what to do. I knew what I wanted, right? But I wasn't sure how to go about it. So I would say that my journey started off as it started off as curiosity and a need for flexibility. So I knew that I like the work flexibility thing. I like to just be on my laptop. There was a time I was learning programming. So I like to just work and have some sort of freedom with work. I'm not sure I'm the typical 9 to 5 kind of person, right? I enjoy working and enjoying some sort of comfort, really. So I remember just scrolling through social media one day, and then I came across someone talking about being a virtual assistant, just like a number of us came across my post, right, and joined. So the person was talking about earning a living by helping business owners, professionals with tasks like email management, scheduling, customer support, and a number of things from the comfort of our home, really. And it felt good to be true. In my mind, I knew that, oh, this is something I would love to do. It sounded like my type of thing, right? So I just wanted to explore it, and I'm grateful I did, because yeah, I'm grateful I did. You'll know why I am grateful by the end of this training. I'm sure of that. So at the time, I couldn't even, so like, I wouldn't say that I didn't have the money to pay for the course as at then, but I was still try and error, like, oh, what am I going to get from it? I knew I wanted to try it out, but yeah, I got sponsorship for my training, and I'm grateful for that. And like I said, I just knew I wanted flexibility. I wanted a job that would give me that sort of flexibility, that would give me freedom, and that would let me be able to pivot into other things. When I mean pivot into other things, like I'm able to explore other things because of the nature of the job, because of the flexibility that comes with the job, right? So let's just say that the idea of the work from home, work from anywhere you like, is my kind of thing, right? So we know prior experience in the field. Like I said, I was just scrolling through social media with no prior experience in the field. I enrolled in the course and did a lot of research. Did a lot of research. I did a lot of research. So slowly and gradually, I started gaining some level of confidence, clients, and the skills that I would never have thought that I would master. Really. So honestly, the transformation has been very amazing for me. So, and becoming a virtual assistant has been a game changer for me. Not only did it allow me to, step away from a rigid schedule, but I'm also giving, some sort of financial freedom, flexibility to work. I've gained confidence. See, this confidence thing, I'm sure that you get to understand these things. This is just some sort of introduction. I don't want to go very deep because I have a slide and I want to keep following the slide. So I don't give you too much, I don't cloud you with too much information. So there's a structure to these things, but I'm just, still going generally, right? So, like I said, like I was saying, I've gained some sort of confidence, connected with amazing people, built a business that allowed me my goal and value, and most importantly, it has allowed me to pursue some other passion and explore some other avenue of growth. So, which is why one of one of my goal is to actually train other people to become VAs, because I cannot overemphasize. So welcome once again for joining this session. So I would go right into why we are here. Please, I still need you to drop messages in the chat box so I know that I am not speaking to myself, because I can't hear feedbacks, right? So please, you can still be dropping some messages in the chat box. So I know I am not alone. Finally, really. Wow, so you're not interested in knowing me. Thank you so much. All right. I would like to set our expectations for the training. I'd like to set our expectation for the training. So tonight we are going to be learning what virtual assistant is, skills every VA needs. We are going to be talking about key tools for virtual assistant sources, how to land your first client, LinkedIn, LinkedIn optimization, portfolio creation, job search insights, and Yeah, God is with me. Thank you, Precious. I like the energy. Thank you so much. And we would have a question and answer session at the end of the training. So yes, and would have a question and answer session at the end of the training. So thank you so much for joining. So like I said, drop emojis because now we're about to dive in. So drop. Thank you so much, Jonathan. So drop your favorite emojis. Please follow my energy. Please let me know you're excited about this training because I am excited. I am super excited. So please drop emojis. Drop emojis. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Drop your emojis, please. So, what is virtual assistance? Because honestly, a number of people on the group have messaged me to ask me, "Oh, what is this virtual assistance thing about?" And this is why we're having this training, right? So I can't start replying everybody one by one. Some people might not, I might not be able to give out the old details, and people might not really catch it, right? So I just said, okay, wait till the training. You are going to get everything that you need. And if you don't, then you would enter my DM, right? So a lot of people don't even know what this virtual assistant. Everybody have just been seeing virtual assistants everywhere. They don't know what it is. So here, just call me your, I don't know, maybe guardian angel, whatever. So, yes, what is virtual assistant? Virtual assistant is a service-based business where you provide remote, emphasis on remote administrative, technical, or client creative support to clients. So I know that's too much information, so I'm going to break it down. Like I said, it is a service based, so you are providing a service to people, professionals, business owners, coach, startup, any individual, anybody. You are providing a service to people, right? So you're either providing an administrative service, you're either providing a technical service or a creative support service, right? So I'm going to be I'm going to be explaining what administrative, technical, and creative support is. So for administrative support, you are managing a client schedule, you are organizing the client's emails, you are booking appointments, you are handling travel arrangements. So I'm going to say, so to better explain these things, right? You are, so just have an image of an executive assistant. You know what an executive assistant does, right, in every organization. But this time you are working virtually for this person. Cool. I'm telling you, cool. Very cool job, right? So you are either helping the person with schedule. See, a lot of these professionals, a lot of these business owners, a lot of these people, they need help. They need assistance. They need people to say, oh, so I'm going to give an example of Nollywood movie for a lot of us that watch Nollywood movie. You know this person that does, oh, you have a meeting now, you have a meeting with this person, oh, you need to do this now, you need to do this now, organizing email, helping the person plan, oh, you're traveling to this place, or you're traveling to Paris with your family. They need like a schedule on how fun places to visit in Paris. They need hotel booking and everything. You are basically just working as the person personal assistant in the administrative arm, right? So for administrative, you are basically working like the person's PA, right? But of course, you're working virtually. And honestly, the fun thing about being a virtual assistant is the fact that every skill that you have, every skill that you get, every skill that you use to help these people, they're actually transferable skills. So imagine helping people with the travel arrangement and all of those things. You are basically helping with logistics. You are basically, do you get, so these skills are actually transferable skills. So if you no longer want to be a virtual assistant, you can set up, come put these skills together in a proper way and apply for other job, HR, project management, whatever. Do you get? Because I can't start explaining the number of things I have done. I have done HR. I've recruited number of people. I did not take a course on human resource, or maybe I did after I started being a batch, because it will give an avenue to even, please, I hope I'm not talking too fast and we can hear me. Please, I want us to really get everything I'm saying. Please, if you cannot hear me, there will be a session for question and answer, but please, if I am too fast for you, please let me know so I'll just reduce my pace. So, like I was saying, I've done human resource because I've recruited a number of people. I've done project management because I have worked on a team before. I have done personal assistance. I have booked dates for a client because he's busy. He needs somebody to help him with. He is a very busy person, and he also wants to create time for his family, right? So he needed me to always come up with date ideas, date location for him and his wife every second Friday in the month. So he does this like twice every month, every second Friday, right? So I come up with location, I come up with date ideas for them. Do you understand this? So yeah, basically that's like majorly the administrative arm. And honestly, I would say that the administrative arm is very chilled, very sweet, very cool. Right. So let me talk about I'll still talk about these things in depth. But for the technical arm, so you are setting up and managing tools like Trello, ClickUp, Slack. Don't worry, we'll talk about these things later. But these tools I just mentioned, they are for project management. So, like I said, I can't begin to mention the number of projects I've had to handle, reaching out to this person to make sure that this person is done with what he's supposed to do. So once he's done, I am transferring it to another person to handle. And there are timeline and deadline for these things, right? So these tools I just mentioned, they would help you, they'll make you sane. Because honestly, you can't be working like and the sweet thing of about being a virtual assistant is the fact that you can have multiple clients. You can have multiple clients. So you can't say you are handling projects for like say 4 to 5 clients and you do not get mixed up. You're also human. You also need help. You also have your personal life. So these tools make work very easy for you. As much as it makes work easy for your clients, it makes work easy for you too. So Trello, ClickUp, Monday, Asana, these tools they are basically task management or say project management tools that virtual assistants use, right? So for technical support, you are setting up and managing these tools, helping the clients streamline their workflow, and creating automation. So for email management, there are lots of automations. For project management, there are lots of automations. For email marketing, there are lots of automations that you can do that. Even you, if you've built that system, you don't need to keep going back, or you don't need to keep getting busy every time. Because honestly, as much as, like I said, as much as you are helping these people, it also keeps you sane. And I will not overemphasize the fact that these skills are transferable skills. These skills are transferable skills. These are skills that if you put them together and apply for top management roles or top roles anywhere, they will know that and you give them evidence. Oh, you've done this, you did this, you did this. It's not just the one in paper. Do you understand? And you actually know what you are doing. So for creative support, um sorry. Thank you so much for the feedback. So for creative support, like it is said, creative support, you're either designing graphics, writing content, managing social media accounts. For example, creating LinkedIn posts for a client to build their presence, or designing slides just like this for a client. You're managing their Instagram page, you're working as a community manager. So there is difference between being a social media manager and being a community manager. But these employers, they've bastardized it. But honestly, there is a difference between being a social media manager and a community manager. I'm sure that a lot of us are just hearing this for the first time. When I learned it, I'm like, really? So you people are just overusing people. So social media managers are the one in charge of the whole social media content, checking the analytics, yeah, all that. But for community managers, you are basically just engaging their audience. So say YouTube, say Instagram, TikTok, you are basically you are basically engaging the audience, giving banters, funny comments. Do you understand? So those are, and people are working as just community managers and they are getting money. So if you now say, so some employers will give you the role of both social media manager, community manager, and they will still pay you what I don't know, when you are doing the work of two persons. I came across a vacancy on Instagram and I had to comment that all these things for just one person. They'll make it look like it's just something very little. But if you don't know these things, that's how they'll just bobo you. Sorry if you don't know what that is. And you'll just be working and then you'll be getting paid for. Do you understand? So yeah, I think I have really explained what virtual assistant is. So, like I said, one very sweet thing about being a VA is that you have the opportunity, you tend to work with different industry until, of course, you want to now niche down. So, when I say virtual assistant, it's not that you are not doing administrative, you are doing technical, you are doing creative. Some people eventually niche down to one, so they can just be doing email marketing. They might just be doing um they might just be doing administrative support. Some persons are just doing, there are a lot of people that is just email marketing they are doing. There are a lot of people that is just graphic designing, right, that they are doing. There are a lot of people that, do you get, so you might eventually, but I would say that you just first need to test the waters and see the one that suits you more, the one that excites you more. Because if you don't enjoy your job, really, you would not be productive. So yeah, it gives you the benefits, the advantage of working with different industry. So you are working with a tech company today. You are working with someone in beauty, in health and wellness, in whatever, forest, everything. Do you understand? So it gives you the opportunity to work with different industry and know like a bit about all these things. And okay, let me not jump. So for the demand, so I'm going to first, before I dive into the demand, I'm going to address some misconceptions that people have about virtual assistants. So first of all, some persons are always saying, oh, can anyone be a virtual assistant? Yes, anyone can be a virtual assistant. Anyone. In short, a lot of you are already doing virtual assistant's job, but you just don't know that, oh, you started work and you're not getting paid. You're doing pro bono services. So yes, anyone can be a virtual assistant, but becoming a skilled virtual assistant, you have to be intentional, proper training, intentional efforts, adaptability. So it's not just about, oh, this person needs to have a meeting by 5, or this person needs to have a meeting by 4, and then you're just writing it down and ticking it. Like I said, there are tools for these things. There are ways that you need to get it done. So you self, you don't miss out on these deadlines, you don't miss out on these timelines. So it's about understanding each client. So there are so like I said, anyone can be a virtual assistant, but to become a skilled virtual assistant, you need to be trained, you need to be intentional, you need to know what you are doing. So for instance, a skilled virtual assistant, like I said, will not just schedule meeting. You will not just come and schedule meeting. This person wants to have a meeting, you just come and schedule the meeting. There are structures. You will create a system that ensure that meeting aligns with the customers' goals. There's a level of professionalism that you will bring to your work that the person you're working with will know that, oh, this one is not play. Like, you know what you are doing. You are good. You know what you are doing. Do you understand? So, like I said, one of the misconception is, can anyone become a virtual assistant? And yes, anyone can become a virtual assistant. But first, like I said, you need to be intentional. You need to know what you are doing. So other people would say it is just admin support. See, I have heard this a number of times. So people will say virtual assistants are glorified secretary, whatever. Like I said, the scope of virtual assistance has grown. It has grown massively, and VAs now VAs now specialize in fields like social media management, email marketing, like I said, data entry, graphics design, project management, rental property. See, there are lots of virtual assistants. If you check Upwork, if you check LinkedIn, what they do is just rental property, shortlets, Airbnb and stuff, and they are VAs. That's just what they do. They've niched down to that aspect. Event planning, they are VAs. Do you understand? Lawyers, VAs, maybe just for consultation. I don't know how they run it, but I've even seen a photographer that said, I don't know how a photographer works virtually, Shabo. However, I don't know how they do it. So imagine working for someone that needs help with posting on social media, or someone that needs help with Airbnb. I don't know much of these things, right? Because that's their niche, Airbnb, rental support. But I see a lot of them. So the possibilities of being a VA is very endless. So you just need to tailor your skill to meet the needs of your clients. And like I said, you can decide to niche down. So you know that, oh, this is just what you are doing. Do you understand? Some persons, so the third misconception I would address is that, oh, it is not a real career. Virtual assistance is not just only a real career. See, it is it is one of the fast rising career paths right now. I'm not kid you not. Like, it is one of the fast rising career paths. And with the rise of remote work, businesses trying to seek flexibility, cost effectiveness, they are not getting a workspace. They don't have a physical office. Everybody is online. Everybody's online. So it is cost effective. And really, virtual assistant industries is already projected to grow significantly in coming years. I checked out some statistics, and really it is. So companies need skilled professionals who can handle specific tasks remotely for them. And that's where VA fits perfectly. It is a career path that offers growth because you are learning. See, you are learning on the job. You don't have to have it all figured out. When they give you a task, it is to do research. Do you understand? You don't have to have it all figured out. It helps you have broader understanding of different things, like I said. So just like every other traditional businesses or career path evolve, virtual assistance is also evolving. And honestly, it is the future of work. Virtual assistant is the future of work. So the demand for virtual assistants has gone up in recent years, and I see a lot of people might be moving in that direction. But I'm telling you, there is enough to go around, because there are lots of businesses, there are lots of startups, so there is enough job to go around. There is enough job to go around. Even personally on LinkedIn, LinkedIn is one of the leading professional platform right now, and a lot of people even need help on that. Like, a lot of people need help on that app. So many professionals, many businesses on LinkedIn, they need help with they need help. I actually got my first job from LinkedIn, right? So people on that app, people need help. People need help. And if you can position yourself rightly, and you position yourself as somebody that can do their task, my dear, you've gotten the job. So um my second question is, virtual assistant tech. I know that a lot of people argue this thing. Oh, virtual assistant is not tech, but they say project management is tech. How? So, in my opinion, please call me a tech babe. I don't want to hear anything. Please, I am a tech babe. So, yes, virtual assistant is tech, because we leverage lots of tools, lots of platforms, lots of automation, these things to streamline work for people. So, please, what is more tech than that? Honestly, what is more tech than that? I don't know. Please, can we still hear me? Someone said the network is lagging. Is it my network? Please, is it my network? Someone said the network is lagging. So If you are a recent graduate, unsure of your next step, you are a stay-at-home mom looking for flexible job, or you just love to, do remote job and you don't know where to start, I'll say being a virtual assistant is a perfect fit for you. Is the career path that is, flexible, scalable, and is here to stay. And here is the first part. You don't need to know everything from day one. You would continue to learn. And yeah, so let me move to my second slide. I think we are taking time. So, top and essential skills for VAs to focus on as a VA. First is communication. For communication, you have to be very clear and concise with communication. You need to be very explicit with your communication. You can't assume for these people, you can't assume for these clients. I would say that the hardest people to work with are actually virtual employers, virtual bosses, because you don't get to see them. You don't get to see them. So you can't really say their reaction behind what they are typing, right? If it is a physical boss, the person can say something and you know that, oh, this person is actually not angry. But a virtual boss, when they type, you don't know, oh, if this person is angry or this person is happy. So it's really somehow difficult to communicate with these persons. But one of the very important skill of being a virtual assistant is being able to communicate properly. First of all, please don't talk too much, and make sure that you are getting what they are saying. Like, most times, don't do the talking except you need to clarify. Do you understand? Like, you are not the one doing the talking. See, there are number of times that I have to put another phone down and be recording when I'm on a call, because I can't go back and start saying, oh, you said this thing, oh, you said this thing. That right there, that moment, I am recording and I am asking my questions to be sure that I understand the particular task. So recording is actually one of the important things to do, especially if it is a long call or it's something that you need to sit down and go over again. So it's best to actually record these conversations. Time management, you need to be able to manage your time. As you are managing these people, you need to be able to manage your time as well, because like I said, you can have like three, four, five, six, as much clients you want to have. But if you are not able to manage them properly, it is a problem. That means you also need help and you're trying to help somebody. So you can start mixing up things together and all of those things. Organization, you need to be very organized. That's why you need to make use of these tools. Tech savvy, you might not be tech from the onset, but as you get in the job, you have to be tech by all means. So problem solving, adaptability, paying attention to details. Please, paying attention to details, everything. You need to be able to catch it. Like I said, you need to be able to catch it. You are not the one doing most of the talk. Let them do the talk. Clarify what you need to clarify. If you're not getting it, make sure you're saying, oh, you maybe after the whole thing, like, oh, this is what you mean I should do. Like, just make sure that you catch it, so you can assume for these people, right? Confidentiality. So a lot of people that you might eventually work with, they don't want to reveal their identity, right? And they don't, because you'll be dealing with a lot of emails, their personal ATM password, ATM pin, and whatever. So you might have to sign like a non-disclosure agreement, NDA, because before you get into job with anybody. And there are a lot of tools for that too. Some people might not want to give you their email password or their social media platform or anything, but there are tools that you can also use to get these things, and you work with them. For email, for anything, they don't have to write out these passwords for you. There are tools that would help you to get this, to be able to work with them without having access to their passwords, right? So like I said about communication, I'm going to give an example of somebody. I was so there was a time I was doing present PowerPoint presentation. I was creating slides like back to back. And I know that when I create the slide, are you not seeing my slide? I try now, look at the screen, looking all the mirror, I'm mindful. But then this person would always come up with I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. So apparently I was doing it to satisfy myself. That's really not what the person wanted, right? So in cases like that, it was not later that I woke up and then asked that, oh sir, please can I see other presentation slides that you've done or someone has done for you, maybe the former PA or something. That was when I saw that, oh, this is how I am actually supposed to do it, right? So um in cases like that, you are supposed to ask questions like the way I did. That's when I was able to get that, oh, this is how I am supposed to actually do it. So it's either you are following the same template that the former person had used, or you are doing it better than the former person. Do you get? So it's either you are doing it better or you are following. Please, I'm trying to check the. Please, Osadare Michael, can you still see my recording? Please drop a message in the chat box if you can still see my screen rather. So yes, it's either you are following the same templates or you are doing it better, and it's better to do it better, right? Because it can always be better. So let's move. We are spending too much time. So, like I said, there are lots of tools to use as a virtual assistant. There are 1,001 tools to use as a virtual assistant. But apparently, you are not going to be using all these tools, right? You are just going to find the perfect one that suits you better, that makes your life better, for project management or customer support or for creating designs, for communicating, for team collaboration, for all of these things, for email marketing. So you just need to get these tools, because for a particular skill, for a particular task, there are like 1,001 tools that you can actually use. But it's better to have knowledge of all these tools, right? But there are still some specific ones that you can feel better using, like you is easy for you to use. Do you understand? So I only listed three essential tools that as a VA you can use. So Trello for task management, project management. Zoom, I know a lot of people use or know about this client communication. So it's basically for maybe meetings, team meetings and all of those things. Then Canva for simple design tasks. As the work grows, as you grow in the work, you can eventually start using premium version of these tools because you have restrictions and limitations to most of the free versions of these tools. So for Trello, like I said, use it to organize tasks, set deadlines, collaborate with teams for a particular project. For Canva, use it for creating simple task design, for creating slides, for creating flyers, everything. There are lots of other tools: Google Workspace, Microsoft Office, Notion, Zoho, Mosport, ClickUp, Monday, Asana, Airtable, MailChimp, a lot of tools. So yeah, I'm also going to be talking about, I'm not sure I included that in my tool, but I'm also going to be talking about some terminologies for virtual assistants. I'm going to be talking about two. I actually have four here, but our time is fast spent. So I'm going to be talking about two. So there is what we call discovery call. Sure, this is new to a lot of people. So when I got into this role too, I heard about that. So there's what we call discovery call, and this is like an initial conversation. So for being a virtual assistant, really, is not about you. How do I say it? It's about you understanding, having a clear conversation with the client. Or what do you need help for? Or what do you need help with? If you need to have that conversation first and see, oh, okay, I can do, oh, I cannot do this. Do you get? So the discovery call is that initial conversation you have with a potential client to understand what they need, to understand what they need help with, and explain your own service and see if you're in a good fit to work together. More like an interview, sha. And there are certain ways to go about these discovery calls. There are certain ways to go about. So you're not just there going back and forth, and eventually, right? So I'm also going to be talking about client onboarding. So this one is after you have signed your contract with the clients. So this is like a process of welcoming new clients. Please, I hope that we are taking notes of these things. I feel like I've been talking. I feel like I've just been going on and on and on and on and on. So please let me know that I am not talking to myself because I'm really the only one here and I feel like a radio right now. So please react in the chat box. Let me know that I am not alone. I know God is with me, but let me know that you're also following. All right. Thank you for the feedback. So this is a process of welcoming a new client. You are gathering necessary information. That's where they are giving you all the passwords. That's where they are showing you all the things that you'll be working on, all the team members, more like a training period. Because really, they don't help you, they don't expect you, although some people do, they don't expect you to just jump right into the work and start working. You get, so there's some level of training that you may still need to do before you start work. So at this junction, please, all of you in the group that's been checking messages, you're not reacting, you're not following the page, please, this is the moment that we have been waiting for. I am going to be pasting the link once again, and please, please, please follow, follow, follow. We can't say there will be lots of gifts at the end of this training, so I'm giving you another opportunity to follow now. Thank you so much. I'm waiting. I'm going to be giving us 2 minutes to do the needful. 2 minutes to do the needful. Please follow, 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 follow. Follow our Instagram page, follow our TikTok page. I know that you've learned a lot. And the second part of this training, I'm sure that you already know that it's going to be hot too. So please follow, 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 follow. If you're not following, I'm not moving on. So please, let's do the needful. Follow our Instagram page, follow TikTok. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you, Esther. Thank you, Luatobi. So please follow, 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 follow. Thank you, Oluwafunke. Thank you, Ziza. Adebamboyanu. See these people, I'm taking notes. I am taking notes. I'm taking notes after this training. Goodies for you people. And if you're not following, sorry, you've missed out. So please follow, follow, follow. Thank you so much. Follow, 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 follow. Thank you, Yanu. Adeleke Yanu. Thank you. I saw the following. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So, all right. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Bestowed. Thank you, Nonso. We are starting in a minute. I'm still waiting for a number of you that have not followed. We're almost done. I hope I have not bombarded you with a lot of information. All right. Thank you for following. So, how to land your first client? We are diving right into that. So, there are three basic ways. There are three basic ways to land your first client. First, identifying your niche. Like I said, I am not a big fan of niching down very fast. Oh, you just finished virtual assistant training and you now say, oh, is email management you want to be doing, or is email marketing you want to be doing. At some point on LinkedIn, A lot of people actually thought I was just doing email management because I just learned a lot about email management as at then. And it was hot. I was hot. So I needed to give information, share knowledge. So a lot of people thought I was an email management virtual assistant at some point. I even had like a live session. I was invited for a live session, and the person on the banner, the person wrote email management coach. Asasao, where else? Where how? Email management coach? How? I never said that. So I had to. I figured that I was really posting a lot. Thank you for those that are still following. The Lord bless you. So yes, I figured that I've been posting a lot about email management, which is why a lot of people feel like I was in email management or I am an email management virtual assistant. So I needed to put a break. I needed to put a pause on that and talk about other different things. So if you are my LinkedIn follower and you saw that I've not been posting about email management, please, it is intentional because I figured that a number of people started thinking I am an email management coach. And honestly, I am a virtual assistant coach, not an email management coach. I am also still testing the waters, right? So, like I said, I would not advise niching down very fast. When you've getting a hang on it, you can niche down. You can say, oh, email marketing. That's very nice. You can say, oh, this very nice, right? Thank you for those that are still following. Please, I'm taking notes of you guys. So yes, I wouldn't advise niching down very fast because it can limit you as a fresh virtual assistant. It will limit you. When you're supposed to be cashing out, you're waiting for this. Do you get? So yeah, I wouldn't advise niching down. It helps you to get a expand your knowledge. It helps you to do more, right? So yes, also creating a portfolio, showing your skills, showing things that you have done, showing more pro bono jobs that you have done, anything that you have done. Like I said, I'm sure that a number of us are already doing this virtual assistant thing, but you don't know that that's what you are doing. So just showing what you have done and putting it out there for people to see, creating a very nice portfolio, you will get a job, right? They just need to know that, oh, you have done this, oh, you have done this before. Do you get? So yes, creating a portfolio. And the third one is using LinkedIn or any freelance platform. I am a huge fan of LinkedIn, a very huge fan of LinkedIn. So, LinkedIn helps you to position yourself as an expert. It helps you to position yourself as a professional in what you are doing, like you know what you are doing, which is why you can't be doing something not you can't be giving doing substandard things, right? If you get a job, put in your best because as much as people want to work with you, one bad remark or one bad review about you, that's going to be a lot of damage on somebody's profile. So yes, using of LinkedIn, this one you don't have to really start chasing clients, right? Like other freelancer platform where you have to, like Upwork, you have to buy connect to apply for job. Once your connect finish, you have to buy more connect with your money to start applying for jobs. But for LinkedIn, you're basically just positioning yourself, looking out for your ideal clients, reaching out to them, telling them what you do, and all of those things, right? So there are certain ways that you need to actually build on LinkedIn that would help you position yourself rightly. So that you are not reaching out to a client and then they check out your page, okay, like they are not impressed or they don't see what you are doing or something. Do you understand? So there are certain ways that you need to position yourself rightly on LinkedIn. I had a conversation with somebody recently, and she was saying she would rather pick LinkedIn to this other freelancing platform. But yes, everything works. Everything works. There are different freelancing platform, and like I said, I got my first client on LinkedIn, and I can't begin to mention the referrals, the recommendations I've gotten on LinkedIn, because I was just putting myself out, like, because I am just putting myself out there, posting constantly, engaging with people. This January, I got like 4 offers from LinkedIn, 4 offers from LinkedIn. And that was basically just referrals, recommendations, and people that are seeing your work and seeing, oh, this person is actually good with what he or she is doing and all of those things. So, and um, so yes, positioning yourself rightly to get your job, you definitely land your first client. You will definitely land your first client. So I hope, I don't know, I'm trying to rush because I actually wanted us to just use like an hour, but as it stands, we are already exceeding 1 hour. So I'm trying to rush, but I hope we are still catching up. So sorry, let me see my next slide. So yes, finding VA jobs requires strategy, consistency, focusing on identifying your strengths, what you enjoy doing better, tailoring your application, that's your creating your profile to showcase what you do, showcase relevant skills that you have as a virtual assistant, maintaining professionalism, that's where LinkedIn comes in, reaching out to people, networking, building an online presence, a solid online presence, and leveraging referrals. See, I would even say that even as a business owner, most business owner, the highest percentage of client that they have is basically from referrals and maybe recommendations from people that see them. Those people might not even have patronized them before, but they constantly see them showing up, so they refer them. So yeah, so referral recommendations goes a long way. Either you are in a service based business or product business, whatever. So there are top platforms to get jobs. There is Fiverr, there's Upwork. These ones are the two most visible ones, most popular ones. There is LinkedIn, there is Freelancer, there is Jobberman, there is Indeed. But I think Indeed is just for Nigerian jobs. There is People Per Hour, there is Galants. There are lots of platforms to get VA jobs. There are lots of platforms to get VA job. So yeah, please drop your comment in this. Sorry, drop your reactions in the comments. Let me see that. All right. Thank you so much, Adilanri. So I think I've been able to explain a lot of things. I've been able to, I'm sure that you now understand what a virtual assistant is. So for everyone that's been entering my DM asking me, oh, what is virtual assistance? What is virtual assistance? I'm sure that you already have like a wide knowledge of what and who a virtual assistant is. You already know the skills that are needed. You already know some tools that are needed. You already know how to get started. Osadari Michael, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Nonso, Victoria Precious, thank you. Uluwatayo, thank you so much. So yes, I'm sure that you already got these things. And like I said, to be a skilled virtual assistant, there are lots of things to put in place. There are a lot of things to put. You need to be very skilled. You need to be very intentional, right? So the journey has just begun for a number of us that would like to pivot into remote working, would like to start your career in virtual assistance, or you need to level up your career in virtual assistance. The journey has just started. I'm sure that I've given, see, what I just gave you now is master class. What I just gave you now is master master class. I'm telling you, master class. Quote me anywhere. So yeah, the journey has just, Emmanuel. Okay, yes. Thank you so much for the feedback. So the journey has just started. Drum rolls. Drum roll, please. Drum roll in the comment section. Drum roll, say comment section, chat box. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Please. Daramola Oluwadamilola, that is not drum roll. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Someone is asking me how many days is the program. The program is just for today. It's just today, please. It's just today. And are you issuing certificates? No, I am not issuing certificates. Aziz and Emmanuel, I am not issuing certificates. Oh my God. The light just went off, but to be back soon. So drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. So I have a special offer for you. I have a special. Please drop a message if you can still see my screen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So please drop a message if you can still see my screen. Can you still see my screen? Okay, yes. Thank you so much. So yes, like I said, this offer is just going to run for 24 hours. 24 hours. After 24 hours, the price is going to change to 25K, 30K as the spirit leads. Like I said, I'm a woman of God. I'm a woman of God, so I'm going to follow the leading of the spirit. So this offer is just going to last for 24 hours. After 24 hours, please. Thank you so much. So yes, what are you going to get? What should you expect from this training? The training is going to last for say 4, 5, 6 weeks. I'm going to send a schedule for that. So we are going to be going deeper into client onboarding. We are going to be learning tools, in-depth tools, how to scale your business, pricing strategies. Like I said, I got like 4 offers this month, but I had to turn one down. Like I had to turn one down because the man wanted me to manage his social media accounts and he wanted to pay me something that wasn't. And the funny thing is, if you don't do this work very well, these people will still go back and say, oh, you are not very productive. But imagine me getting a penny for like how many social media accounts? About 10 social media accounts. Only them, they have like 3 different Instagram pages, they have LinkedIn, they have TikTok, they have this thing, and then you want to pay me how much? So yes, I know that a lot of people will jump on that offer, but you just keep working, 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 work. So there are pricing strategies. So we're going to go into pricing strategies, how to use different AI tools. Right now, I have about 200 AI tools right now that I leverage on. So we are going to be learning different AI Please, can we still see me? All right. So someone is asking what is 24 hours. So this is my offer for you for 24 hours. This is my offer for you for 24 hours. You are going to be, you see everything listed in this flyer. It's just for 24 hours. This 20K is just for 24 hours. After 24 hours, I'm going to be moving. I'm going to be changing the price to say 25, 30. I don't know. I'm going to drop it on the group. But yes, for the person asking, so like I was saying, you're going to be getting mentorship, you're going to be getting certification, VA starter pack. I'm going to give you a starter pack that will help you understand better. Gift for my best students. You're going to be having live session with industry experts. LinkedIn optimization. We are going to create and build your LinkedIn profile together. And you are going to start in the training. You are going to start showing yourself, putting yourself out there. So we are going to start LinkedIn. We are going to go over the LinkedIn optimization and visibility together. We are going to start your portfolio creation right in the training. You are going to start building your portfolio and a lot of things. See, this year is either we are going hard or going home. So this is my special New Year gift. This is my special New Year gift to you. My special New Year gift to you. So you are going to be learning all of these things and a lot more in this training. So yes, this offer is lasting just for 24 hours. It's just going to be for 24 hours. Like I said, it's a New Year bonus. And it's just for 24 hours, please. It's just for 24 hours before I change my mind. So yes, the first 5 persons, no, there's no longer discount. So yes, the offer is for 24 hours, and you're going to, anyone that pays within the 24 hours, you're also going to be getting a one-on-one consultation with me. You're going to have a one-on-one call. We'll talk one-on-one to know your expectations, to know everything that you need to get from the training, right? So yes, this is my gift to you. So yes, please, 24 hours. So thank you so much for joining this session. Please screenshot the training and post on your social media platforms. Please, I'm sure that we've gotten a lot from this training tonight. So please screenshot, and post on your Instagram, TikTok, X, everywhere. I'm going to repost you. I'm going to put you on my page. So please screenshots, drop your reviews. Thank you so much, so much, so much. So yes, drum roll. The question and answer session. So please, this is the time for question and answer. So please drop your question in the comment section. Drop your questions in the comment section. Yes, I'm going to drop out to make the payment on the group. Don't worry. I'm going to drop out to make the Madam Allow Me Evans. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. I feel very honored. Thank you so much, ma. Thank you, ma'am. I see you. So please drop your question on the group. How do we make this payment? I'm going to drop it on the group to let you know how to make the payment. I'm going to drop it on the group. So please, it's question and answer session. Please ask me questions. I am here for you. Ask me questions. Let me reply. Ask me questions. Ask me questions. It's time for question and answer. Okay, I think my network is fluctuating. So someone asked if a 8 to 6 worker can also work as a virtual assistant. So I would say yes. So this point, you know the type of 8 to 5 you are doing, if it is not very demanding, right? And you also know the type of job you're also getting as a virtual assistant. If it's something you can um if it's something you can still work around. So it is not you that is getting say 4 to 5 clients. Although if it's just to remind them of something, you're just helping them with their schedule, or helping them with this, something that is not really demanding. So you can, yes, you can do it. You can do it if it's something you can manage properly. And yes, being a VA is a very well paying job. It is a well paying job. It is a well paying job. It is a well paying job because these people are ready to give you their money. They're ready to give you their money. As far as you are giving them time, you are giving them ease, you're making their life easy. They're ready to pay you. And for all these freelancing platform, you even get per hour gigs, you get per hour jobs. So yes, you get paid in dollars, in foreign currencies. So yes, someone said, for those of us that have connectivity issues, do we get a recorded version of this class? Yes, there will be a recorded version, but I don't know when it will be out. I don't know when YouTube will send it. I don't know when it will be live. But once it comes out, I'm going to let you know on the group. So yes, Precious, why are you laughing? Yes, please. I am a Texas. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, so much. So I guess we do no longer have any questions. Oh, you mean Texas that doesn't have network, Abi? Should get a router. Thank you. I love you right back. Thank you so much. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you so much. I feel very honored bringing you all together this evening. Thank you so much. Would continue the rest on the group chat. I'm going to drop a message on how to go about it on the group chat. Thank you for joining. And we say so. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for joining. Bye. Good. Have a nice day wherever you are. And good night. Bye. God bless you too, Elizabeth. Ha. Please, Mr. Emmanuel, the Lord bless you. Take care of yourself. I am not I'm not answering that. Thank you, everybody. One, I'm going to be ending this live in 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Sona. See you on the group. Bye, everyone.